everything's good, and I just hope, you know, Terry, at the end of the day, obviously I want people to vote for me. But at the end of the day, I want people to vote. Your vote will count.
As the November 8th election fast approaches, Victor Valley College Board of Trustees incumbent Joseph W. Brady comments on his re-election campaign.
I got a great campaign manager. His name's Drew Mercy. We've been together in 2012, 16, 18, and then this year. I mean, he kind of calls the shots. We'll do a couple mailings, you know, the high propensity voters. Signs just went up. Loyal Best, our sign guy, just got signs on up. We've got some great volunteers out there have helped. Liz Becerra, who's a council member in Victorville, she's got some signs, and Iris Gutierrez with the Hispanic Chamber, she's got some signs. My friend Frank Kelly, Frank came and picked up 100 signs. He won signs. I think John Pigerton's picking up some signs, you know, yard signs. I think, Terry, when we take a look at where the college is today. So we're 62 years old. We're a $600 million economic engine. We employ 1,051 people. We have a 262-acre campus. I couldn't be more proud of what we have done collectively as a board. So everybody knows we had some very serious challenges. We were on the verge of, insolvency, and we were on the verge of losing our accreditation back shortly after I got on there. And the first smart thing we did is we hired Dr. Roger Wagner, and the next best thing we did was we hired Dr. Daniel Walton. So the board's getting along really well. There's three of us that are up for election, although Dennis Henderson in Apple Valley, he has Apple Valley and Lucerne. He doesn't have any opponent. Brandon Wood has an opponent who I really don't know. She's a lady down in Hesperia. She'd be really nice. I don't know. I obviously would like to be sure that Brandon stays on. He's been a great colleague. We've had our good times. We've had a couple bad times, but at the end of the day, I consider him a friend, and he'll always be a friend. And then I have an opponent who's in Victorville. She's on the city council. I think most people know who she is. Her name's Blanca Gomez. And I've opted not to get into the weeds and, talk negatively about all the stuff that she's been through. I'm more concerned about what we've done and that we keep cohesiveness not only on the board, but more importantly, cohesiveness within our district. You've got, the council race in the city of Victorville. And as I've said to many of the candidates, the cohesiveness and keeping the team of people in place at the city, with Keith Metzler and Sophie Smith and Brian Gingler and Scott Webb and Doug Matthews and Sue Jones. I mean, the whole bunch of them. I mean, they're really, I mean, they're kind of running really well. But in their positions, no differently than at our college, you start getting instability on a board, okay? And it takes one person, then you get another person, and all of a sudden you've reversed all the work that's been done over a long course of time, okay? I love what I do. I love last Saturday, Iris Gutierrez, who's the chairman of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, had me give some opening comments at BBC. And there's nothing better than stand in front of 125 potential clients, students, that may come there. We've got the largest high school transfer class this year coming to VBC. We've graduated our three largest classes in the last 3 years, two of those with COVID. Okay, so you've got what Dr. Dan has done out there, and Dr. Scott and Dr. Mackenzie Tarango and Jackie Augustine and the whole bunch. I mean, we are Art Lopez. People that we've got a real special team. And when you have that kind of a team, they want to be sure that they've got continuity at the board. The team that Dan has assembled, and he's been very meticulous about doing this. Okay, I mean, why do we have 100 programs now? I mean, this last year we bought 2 semis. Why? Because we're going to be 80,000 truck drivers down. I mean, our aviation program, we can't graduate them quick enough. Our nursing program, we can't graduate them quick enough. So I think we're doing a great job in connecting with industry. I know with the help of LJ here in our office, we've got a lunch this month in October with general contractors and residential contractors to say, what do we need to do? So I'm very proud of what we've done out there, and I hope that I've earned the trust of people within my district. So my district is all Spring Valley Lake, and about 2/3 of Victorville. So we go from the Mojave River on the east, Bear Valley Road on the south, roughly D Street on the north. We go up to Star Wells Road and come on back down. We go up D Street to to Air Expressway, kind of across to about where Phantom is and the power lines, and then we shoot straight down south to where Cobalt and Amethyst in that area down on Bear Valley Road where the power lines are. So I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, you never take anything for granted. I'm proud of the work that we have done. I'm proud of the work that Jennifer Tarpley's done as president this year. She's done real well. I talked to her today, and she said, you know, Joe, the meeting that you were gone to Ireland, we had the shortest board meeting we've ever had. And I said, is that a little shot? And she said, I'm not telling you talk too much, but yeah, it was just a way of, you know, yeah. So everything's good, and I just hope, you know, Terry, at the end of the day, obviously I want people to vote for me, but at the end of the day, I want people to vote. I, as an American, I, as a citizen, are very upset with government. I'm upset with our borders. I'm upset with gas prices. I'm upset with inflation. I'm upset with crime. I'm upset. So the only way I can do something is to vote. So I ask everybody that's watching this, vote on November 8th. Your vote will count.